Hey everyone, I'm Taryn with the Remote Yogi, back with another one of our series for beginners. We are focusing today on how to use a yoga strap. So yoga straps are awesome because they help you find some extra length, similar to the blocks, but in a way that you can kind of relax the rest of the body. So sometimes when we're holding our legs in some kind of hamstring stretch, the upper body can be kind of tense because we're trying to reach and hold and grab and lifting off the ground, and this helps us to kind of relax that. Use the strap to help us find deeper expressions of the poses and also just learn how to relax into some of these poses. So grab a strap and join me. We're going to be going over some posture cues and some awesome ways to stretch. The most common way to use a yoga strap, especially in a studio, is to find deeper stretches. So often we use them in hamstring stretches. For example, this is a seated forward fold. If you can't yet grab the feet or grab the ankles, another great option is to take a strap, bring it to the bottoms of the feet just like this, and then we can hold from here more comfortably. You can also use the strap to slightly pull yourself forward so we start to deepen the practice as much as we can. Similarly, we can do this on the floor by stretching the legs out and again using the strap here. Instead of trying to reach up and grab, we can use the straps to grab one foot, maybe both feet, maybe one foot that we take out to the side, that we move in a big circle. So there's a lot of options here. We can play around with this movement because we've got this kind of suspension happening. Also, when using a yoga strap that's got the clip at the end like this one's metal, but there's also plastic clips, we can find relaxation versions of those same hamstring stretches. So sliding this through, finding our way back down onto our backs. This time, I'm going to take the strap, place it underneath my pelvis, my tailbone, and from here, I can bring the bottoms of my feet into the strap, maybe loosening as needed, but I can just hold this now. I don't have to use my hands. I've kind of just got the support of the strap to hold me in place, and I can just hang here for a while, practicing more of a yin or restorative style of practice. This feels awesome. Another way we can use the strap with the clip like this is in a nice cobbler's pose. So just like before, I'm going to place it behind my back, bringing the soles of my feet together this time. I'll bind it around the outsides of my feet and then pull the strap close until I find that same kind of resting. Awesome. So you can tighten this as much as you'd like. And then you can just kind of hang out here. So whether you're seated, you can kind of lean into it and relax, or you can even do this reclined, whatever feels good. But this just kind of lets you sit here nice and comfortably, maybe slowly getting tighter and tighter, letting the knees fall out to the side, and we hold this relaxed bound angle pose. Another awesome way we use straps is to help us in finding binds because it gives us a little extra length in the arms. When doing a pose like cow face, where we bring the hands back behind and we try to grab fingers, if you're not yet able to grab fingers, it's the perfect time to use a strap. By bringing the strap behind you in the top hand, the bottom hand can grab the strap, and then slowly you can start to inch your fingers closer together, moving the way up the strap. This is one easy way to help you find a bind. Another way we might use the strap to find a bind pose is in extended side angle, where we might want to reach through underneath. So just like before, if you can't grab your hands in this bind, we can use the strap in the top hand drop it down, grab it with the bottom hand, and we can start to experience that sensation of twisting, finding the bind, pulling that top shoulder back in a very similar manner. While we're standing, let's go through some of the standing postures that you can do with the strap. So any kind of balancing pose where you might be holding the foot, you can use the strap to hold instead. So maybe bringing your foot into the strap and extending straight out. You can do this. You can also grab the strap in the right hand and extend out to the side rather than trying to reach for the toes. So you can stand tall and firm. You can also use the strap in a pose like Lord of the Dance by bringing the top of the foot or ankle into the strap. And you can pull here, so if you can't reach back and grab the ankle, you can kind of start off here and just start getting your balance and find your practice. And eventually you might start kicking back into the strap, bringing the hands maybe overhead. If you're trying to challenge yourself and get deeper into the pose, you can start to walk your hands closer to the foot by using the strap, helping you find a more advanced posture. Very similarly to dancer pose, you can do the same thing on the floor for a king of pigeon pose. Again, just grabbing the foot if you can't reach back and hold it with the hand. And you can bring the strap overhead maybe, gently pulling here, and maybe eventually walking the hands closer to the foot to find the deeper expression of the pose. And last but not least, one of my absolute favorite ways to use the strap is to help with posture and really pulling the shoulder blades back. You can do this last one sitting in your office chair, learning how to realign, or you can do it watching TV, and then you can hold this for a lot longer to really get the experience of proper posture. So I'll turn around for this one. Finding the middle of the strap, we're going to bring it onto the back, about where your bra line would be for you ladies out there. From here, we'll take both straps, toss them over the shoulder, just like this, so it kind of looks like a backpack. But now we'll cross over. So I'm going to take this right side, bring it over to my left hand, make sure it's not twisted. And this left side, I'm going to bring over to my right hand. Then I can pull deep into these straps and pull the shoulder blades back and together. So I can sit just like this, maybe in my first yoga pose, finding my breath, pulling those shoulder blades back, finding this proper alignment. And just like last week with the yoga blocks, there's tons of other ways to use a strap. This is just a few examples to kind of get your creative juices flowing. So I would highly suggest grabbing one of these. You can get them for about $3, $4 on Amazon or Walmart, and they're really handy to have around. So grab one of these. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to head over to the blog for more tips and tricks on how to use straps and other tools for your yoga practice. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you soon. Bye.